GGL, or triple GL. The good game, good luck. I never really liked it, but it grew on me. So that was just a little pre-game chat with Scrub, who's in the orange here, and Lethamyr in the blue. But just look at this map. The reason for this 1v1 is purely so we can check out this beautiful map, Manfield Night. Probably my favorite map. I mean, as you guys all know, I love Manfield. It's my favorite map. The overlay is, I believe, correct, actually. I think it's correct. Yeah, it is. This is Scrub Killa here, who took a lead with a slightly fortuitous goal. He did outplay Lethamyr to the far post. Lethamyr was nowhere near getting a save on Scrub's shot, but the fact that it hit off the inside of the post really favored Scrub Killa a lot. But these guys both, well, we saw Scrub Killa finishing off Season 3 with Rank 1 and Rank 2 combined. There was a lot of funny drama going on. If you guys didn't watch that, I would highly encourage you to go watch the VOD. Or perhaps I could persuade Scrub to upload that to YouTube because it was really entertaining. I think there's over 5,000 viewers on Scrub's Twitch stream, which is ridiculous. I think it's the second highest peak for a personal stream in Rocket League from the Rocket League community, with Kronovi's being the highest, of course. But really amazing stuff at the end of the season. Scrub looking to get rank 2 on his Smurf, so he could have rank 1 and 2 combined. And he managed it, but I don't want to spoil too much, but Cuxer was involved at the end. Cuxer was trying to play spoiler. What? I think is this the new... No, it is Snakeskin. Is that Snakeskin? There's an Octane Snakeskin. What do you call it? Decal? Is there? I did not know that. Please, somebody tell me, is there actually an Octane Snakeskin? Because I'm so jealous. Oh, there is! Oh, wow. I need to get that. Personal stream, what about Lyric? I mean, I said from within the Rocket League community. Lyric is not from within the Rocket League community. The largest streamers from, like, within the Rocket League community who started, like, in the Rocket League pro scene is like Kronovi, Scrub, me, Rizzo, that kind of stream. Oh, Lethamyr nearly tying out Scrub with the own goal! Hilarious own goal by Scrub. Lethamyr finds the underside of the crossbar. Scrub Killa should not be lurking in this sort of position, because really, if it's in, he's not going to save it anyway. And by putting himself on the wrong side of the goal line, he actually just own goals it perfectly. Lethamyr ties the game though. If you want to see more Lethamyr, definitely check out the RLCS group stage. He does play for Denial, alongside Sad Junior and Corrupted G. A team who definitely have a chance to make the LAN this season, because the fact that Iris didn't make it into group stage has really opened up NA nice and wide for the teams like Denial. And with Take 3 and Genesis also not looking too hot, I would say Denial have a chance at 4th. Selfless are looking pretty good though. Selfless are my pick for the 3rd best in North America for sure. Huh. So yeah, I don't know how you get Snakeskin. I didn't know you could get Snakeskin and Octane, because I was really sad when they released the Player's Choice Crate, and every single decal that was available, or that was in the Player's Choice Crate, was Distortion. Like, we could have had Snakeskin ZSR, and instead we got Distortion ZSR, and I was just like, discount Heatwave, why? This is not what I like to see. But apparently you can get it on the regular Octane, which is... Yes, that's decent. That's something. Oh, Lethamyr does get underneath Scrub. He's got to be careful, though. Took a wide line to grab the boost. And Scrub is going to shoot from that angle. He got it on net. Looks like it might have been posting in or posting out. Oh, Lethamyr should be scoring here. He's hit the post. Disaster, but Scrub has missed it. This should be a goal for Lethamyr. He knows he's got all the time in the world. Doesn't need to hit that from above the goal down. He just waits for it to go in front of the net. Oh, Scrub is going for a pinch clear. After Lethamyr completely missed on the open net. And Scrub also missed on the pinch. Oh, I'm just loving this map though, it's so good. The floodlights, it just looks like a Champions League final or something. It's amazing. So good. Lethamyr does actually have a pretty good track record on my stream. I believe the last time that he played on stream, he beat Dapper 3-2 in a best of 5. And that same Dapper recently took down Scrub 3-2. So this is not going to be a one-sided series at all. Lethamyr trying to half flip a recovery after that failed throw. But he will not be able to, and that's a run in for a Scrub. 2-goal miss for Lethamyr. He will not be happy. He kind of didn't make up his mind. He got really, really close to Scrub's net, and he still hadn't decided what he was going to do. Then he tried to flick it the last second, and he couldn't manage it. He couldn't pull it off in time. I love the spam, by the way, guys. That's a new variation of the look at me log on all my accounts and say this again. Lethamyr looking for a backboard rebound after the off the wall. Scrub Killa not quite getting underneath the ball either. Good job by Lethamyr to snag that boost. Scrub was going to move in for the boost steal if Lethamyr played the ball, but Lethamyr just left the ball in a safe location, went for the boost instead, and he's got the shot over Scrub to the far post, spotting that opening. Scrub Killa leaving just a little bit too much space for Lethamyr to shoot into. He would have had to be a little bit further back into his half, or at least a little bit more to the right so he could redirect the ball before it got entirely past him. Tie game, 1 minute 46 on the clock. Lethamyr almost certainly going to wait for a bounce here. And he will. Shoots directly. I'm a little bit surprised at that. I would have not been at all against him going up for a rebound there. Just backboarding it and rebounding it. Because I've been impressed by Lethamyr's ability to set up rebounds for himself. And also land the rebound pretty solidly. And by that I mean, if he's not going to 100% score with the shot, at least he doesn't overcommit and get a horrible landing. Those are the kind of things you got to be thinking about when you go for a rebound in 1v1. Is what is your recovery time going to look like? Are you going to be able to land inside the opposition's net? This is looking really good for Lethamyr. Scrub Killa giving him a lot of space once again. Scrub did not have to back off all the way into the corner there. He really did give a ton of space to Lethamyr for not much reason. He had full boost. Usually when we see players back off all the way into the corner there, it's because the mid boost is not available and they go all the way back to the corner boost in their own half. Secure that and then look to make a challenge. But Scrub, he actually already had the mid boost. So I'm surprised to see him just backing off so deep into the corner, not covering his near post so well. And now giving himself a bit of a tough comeback against a dangerous opponent who is looking so good in this beautiful Octane. The Rising Star wheels for the end of season rewards were probably the MVP. A lot of people were excited about the champion wheels when we saw the announcement, but these are the wheels that have really, I think, shone brighter than any other. Scrub Killa looking to make the most of his boost advantage here, but Lethamyr again just doing well off the wall. His mechanics off the wall have been really good this game. Yet to fumble any plays off the wall. Of course, if you put the ball high over somebody's net in 1v1, there is an outside chance that they might just whiff the off the wall and give you a chance to get a follow-up shot. That recovery by Lethamyr wasn't very good, and he gets extremely lucky. Holy cow, that was so close. Lethamyr off the inside of his own post, nearly own goals. Holy cow, that was very close. There's the rebound mechanics that I was talking about before, but it doesn't matter, he's already got the game in the bag. But my goodness, that was pretty close at the end. Man, I'll change the title. Oops, misspelling everything.
Thoughts on the new import car, Endo? I opened up a gingerly white Endo on my first turbo crate. Get good.
A titanium. The Brian censored titanium because of the first 3 letters. That's what I like to see. You got a titanium white Endo. That is a really good one. The white and the black Endo are going to be the best ones for sure, because I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you flip the Endo upside down when it's painted, the undercarriage is the same color as the paint variation, which is really cool. You can get some all around matching cars. Scrub Killa open net, misses it. He did beat Lethamyr to the ball pretty cleanly there, but he wasn't able to get the finish. Lethamyr doing a good job on the counter attack, just to cause pressure as quickly as possible. Although he wasn't able to transition that into a shot on net. Again, very solid off the wall is Lethamyr. Able to get a good connection on the clear. Fake jump to get Scrub to back off. And looking for height on the pop so that he has time to grab the boost in the corner, which he does. Very smart play by Lethamyr all around here. He had almost no boost as he worked the ball from the back wall above his own net to that pop in front of Scrub's net. Complete whiff! He did not expect Scrub to back off there, and he was not able to make the adaptation. Scrub will secure the open net this time. Huge whiff by Lethamyr. Panicking, and Lethamyr's actually done the exact same car design as me. He's done the champion wheels in the red team, Rising Star wheels in the blue team. I think that's a pretty cool combination. Though I don't go for the pink boost, because that's a little bit too weeb for me. A little bit too weeb for my liking. I need to get my hands on this Octane snake skin. Is that part of the new crate? The Octane snake skin? Because if it is, I'm going to be hunting for it right after this stream. Because that is, it looks so good. Snake skin, like Lethamyr said, it could be a black market decal. It is that caliber of decal. It could just be another black market decal. There we go, Scrub Killa with the throw. It's been a long time for him to finally add this to his offensive repertoire with consistency, and this is certainly a throw to be feared. right underneath the crossbar at pace. I forgot to update the score, I just realized. Because I am a beanbag. Bang. And I also did it wrong. Second try. There we go. I'm definitely a beanbag. Not much more to be said about that. Lethamyr, what a placement on the shot, but Scrub somehow saves it. I don't know how Scrub got that save, as Lethamyr managed to find the postage stamp in the top corner. That was a ridiculous save by Scrub Killa, not to expect the shot to go across the goal. Lethamyr probably his weakest clear off the back wall that we've seen so far this game. The Scrub Killa not able to back off enough to get the ball over the top of his opponent. And another high pop by Lethamyr is going to give him time to position for a rebound, but Scrub is also there. They were both tussling the entire time. Hey, thanks for the 105 bits, Bad Crazy Ninja, I appreciate that. Been missing a couple of subs, by the way. Zerk the Jerk, 2 months in a row, welcome back to you. And Gazar with the 8 months, that is all the months, welcome back also. And Sports Boss 44 with a fresh sub right off the press, appreciate it. I don't know if I've caught up to everybody. I think we're caught up in everybody. Like I always say, if I miss you, be sure to let one of my mods know, and they'll tell me. But I appreciate all the support, guys, as always. What's up with the ball trail? They changed the ball trail. The ball trail used to have 3 trails. It used to have the triple trail spiraling, but they kind of just changed it into 1 trail. I'm not sure why. Lethamyr's gonna wait for the ball to catch up to him here. He needs to hurry up though, and he does.
LMAO, I opened 20 XX and Tora and 2 painted endos on my first crates. Like seriously, if open just very rare decals, why do you even want live? Like seriously, get a life, you're worthless message? If you don't have black market decals and painted endos. Crying laugh emoji.
Thanks for the 347 crate opener 69. Not sure if I understand that message, if I'm honest with you. So I'm just gonna watch out for the well shot here. Looks like Lethamyr has second thoughts about it though. There is always the option to go for a single jump well shot, and then you could dodge back onto the wall. I'm yet to see people really bring that into their ones game. Just going for, rather than a dodge well shot, just go for a single jump well shot, and then use the dodge to recover. That was an option that Lethamyr had with the ball being so close to the wall. But he didn't go for it. And then Scrub with a solid aerial counter attack. Very, very good shot. We saw from Lethamyr's perspective initially that there was just no chance for him to catch up to the ball. Scrub's shot was just so good. It's one of the things that we underrate with Scrub's play, is this his ability to quickly boom the ball at the opposition's net. He is one of the best in the world at transitioning from any position in the field and just blasting it. Oh, Lethamyr with the accidental backflip. Wide open net, should have been within 2 goals, but he's still 3 down because of that clear miss. And now he's got to win the possession back. Lethamyr, another one of those players that sometimes does not like to turn off the ball cam immediately when he's dribbling. It's quite interesting. He's been turning it off quite a lot this game, but there was a little bit of a hesitation in that corner where he didn't straight away turn off the ball. Camera. Fuse RL1, thanks for the sub. I appreciate that, dude. Welcome to the channel. Lethamyr, good touch to dribble the ball back into his own corner. This is a difficult position for Scrub to exploit, but I'm surprised to see Lethamyr facing him there. Dangerous for Lethamyr to turn and face Scrub. If Scrub had been a little bit quicker, he may have just been out of the game. Scrub, as always, is so casual with these saves, but maybe a little bit of an overextension to try and get the rebound. Lethamyr again dribbling the ball back into his own half. He did deny the boost in Scrub's corner. Oh, it's just so nice to be able to see how much boost people have. Don't you guys love it? This is probably the quiet, the silent reward from this patch, is that we can just see the boost. Although, wow, get scammed. Lethamyr 32 boost on the face-off. What on earth is that about? It used to be 34, and he only had 32 there. It's just a straight-up scam. So we can see there, 30 boost was plenty for Lethamyr to rip a shot. Scrub Killa is going to struggle here. Oh, Lethamyr just gives him the ball though. Not sure if I'm a fan of that touch. He could have maybe looked to dribble the ball into the corner, collect the boost in the process. He did eventually get that outcome, but it was only after the heavy touch. And he's done it again, just giving the ball straight to Scrub Killa. Couple of very bad touches here by Lethamyr from the offensive corner. Just gifting it right to the goalkeeper. He was certainly not looking to cut that ball quite that hard. Yeah, look at the boost. Move the cup. Nah, it's fine. We can see it. I can't think of a better place to put the cup, honestly. I can move it more central, I guess. There. Wait, is that it? That's probably central enough. We'll leave it like that. I can't think of a better place to put the cup. I don't want to clutter the screen any more than we already have by moving it someplace else. Very excited to see how this recording looks on YouTube also, because we do have the 1080p now. Put the cup in my head? No. No, we will not. The cup's good in that corner. It's quite out the way because, of course, when something does drop into it, it comes in from the side of the screen and falls into the cup. So it's quite good there, I think. Scrub tying up the series. But yeah, there's a lot of little quality of life changes for this patch that I really do appreciate. The Manfield Knight is just beautiful. The boost in the corner while we're spectating, beautiful. And the Octane Snakeskin, another beautiful thing to notice. Lethamyr himself saying the map is beautiful. It really is so good. It makes Manfield Day look awful in comparison. And Manfield Day was my favorite map. I think I spectated every match possible on Manfield Daytime previously. But this is going to be the new location that we're going to watch most of our matches from, because I'm loving it. I really am enjoying this map. Look at the aggression by Lethamyr, getting the near post dunk. He was pretty low in boost this entire time, but he just goes for it. Look at that, using boost as he goes forward. He's got 33 when he goes for that 50-50. Really good read, able to get that block on a scrub. S8 and SDQR, thanks for the sub, very much appreciated. Welcome to the channel. Lethamyr has looked to be matching Scrub in terms of pace this series. Although Scrub was kind of able to brute force the last game into his favor. Apologies for the yawning. I've been a bit of a weird sleep schedule recently. In fact, I think I stayed up all night last night. Then I napped from like 11 o'clock till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, my body probably doesn't know what on earth is going on here. Another great pop by Scrub. Lethamyr caught in no man's land. But this would have been difficult to save for just about anybody. Popping or going for the throw off a bounce dribble, something that I hope to see a lot more of in the future for competitive 1v1s. The vision that Scrub had on the approach there was really the thing that made that possible. He knew exactly where Lethamyr was because he was bounce dribbling and not ball carrying. But look at the upper 90 shot by Lethamyr, unfazed, just fires straight back. It was a pretty ideal face-off. There was no way for Scrub to go for a touch on that ball on his way to the corner. As he was looking to grab his own boost, it would have been very difficult for him to make a detour to put the ball into a weird position without conceding his own boost in the corner. Lethamyr is looking to bait Scrub forward a little bit. Does not get the shot on target though. A good trap to center. Scrub is ready for it. Scrub always seems to be ready for just about anything. Whenever he's playing ones, another good shot, bar down this time. That's probably the thing that Scrub and other players like Cuxer, who are just monstrously hard to score on, they seem to be ready for any attack. They're always there, getting in the way of the offense and making it that little bit harder to score on. Manfield Knight is the best stadium in the game, no doubt. Oh yeah, by miles. It's just got such a clean feel to it. There's none of this like mess on the ground. Like some of the other stadiums have got clutter on the ground, and this is just so much cleaner.
Hey guys, Crate Opener 69 here again. Just wanted to remind you that if you don't get painted endos and black market decals, you are basically worthless and probably don't get laid. Also, everybody hating on champion wheels are just jealous people.
I like the little note at the end there. Look at the air dribble of Lethamyr, using every ounce of boost to get that barely over the top of Scrub Killa. But he doesn't have an angle for a shot, has to just go straight at Scrub. I would like to see him try a side flip shot, get to the right of the ball, and put it across the goal. Okay, thanks to the £3 Crate Opener 69, and again, reiterating the previous comment. Goat Math, thanks for the 3-month resub also. Welcome back to you. Another 3-month loyalty badge in the chat. There are so many. I really appreciate the continued support, guys. Bit of another bean coming in for Lethamyr in defense, however. He had such a solid game one, and then since then it's been going downhill. Defensively, another very linear approach to the goal. But this time, Scrub is the bean man. And Scrub is going to give himself a what a save. This touch by Lethamyr, I would have much rathered if he hit that down the line. But Scrub with the feels backflip. I don't even know why Scrub went to the near post and then turned on the spot. He could have just stayed where he was. Change the title, I believe I did already. The second kickoff goal of the game for Scrub. He's starting to get into the zone in that regard. Lethamyr doing a good adaptation on that face-off. I think that Lethamyr's face-off on the slight offset approach is certainly a pretty solid one. What he does is he turns, picks up the little boost pad, and then he just front flips to the ball to kind of take away the margin for error, because diagonal flipping does have this slight margin for error that you might miss the placement of the joystick. Diagonal flip too far. Oh, Lethamyr not getting the pop that he wanted there. Scrub immediately punishes him. Lethamyr, he had the right idea. He needed to touch this ball into a position that Scrub can't shoot from, but this is not one of those positions. It's just too far out from the wall, too low to the ground. Scrub Killa will always go up for that, trusting in his tight angle shooting ability. Lethamyr thought about going into Scrub's corner for that boost steal, but wisely, I think, turning around, going to the middle instead. The Scrub very much in control here, comfortably in the lead. Boost in the bag, but another good shot from Lethamyr across the post and into the far corner. He says, whatever you can do, I can do better, to Scrub Killa. Both these players shooting accurately from tight angles. We see the difference there. Lethamyr with the straight flip approach, Scrub with the diagonal flip. Both players pretty much arriving at the exact same time, so no kickoff really stands out to me as the better one there. What a recovery by Scrub! After realizing that the ball was in fact coming off the crossbar, he stopped flying up and just flew straight out and in the way of the shot. But the 50-50 Lethamyr is just too good. Really good placement for his car here, making it a bit of an interesting game now with 2 goals the difference. With this a single jump 50-50 as Scrub goes flying by. Really well done by Lethamyr to get on the opposite side of the ball. And a couple of you guys saying that the camera is out of sync. Well, I'm not going to worry about it right now. If it's out of sync, don't look at me. Look elsewhere. It's usually fine though. I think a 50-50 by Lethamyr to win some territory. Opting to fake a wall shot here. This is almost never going to bait Scrub Killa off his line. Scrub knows that Lethamyr has no interest of shooting that off the wall. And all that we get is a boost steal and then a pass to Scrub. Lethamyr will be feeling pretty unfortunate that he got popped there. He did beat Scrub to the ball, but Scrub just followed through and took Lethamyr out of the game. And this time Scrub is one step ahead. Lethamyr trying to go off the wall, take Scrub out of the game. But Scrub did not go up for it. He just stays on the ground, waits for Lethamyr to pass the ball down. Had Scrub gone into the air there, then Lethamyr would have beaten him to it. It's coming off the wall. There's a shorter route to the ball. Can I do a 1v1 where Scrub is Batmobile and Cucks is Octane? Cucks probably won't want to do that. Last time that Cucks played the Octane, it was like identity crisis he was having. Hey, Toasterboy15, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate you. Welcome to the channel. And as we move into double match point for Scrub, Lethamyr's just lacking consistency towards the end of this game, both in kickoffs and 50-50s in general. Like, sometimes he's winning really hard, but sometimes he's losing really hard. And he just needs to get more of a, you know, even outcome in general from his challenges. If he can just look for slightly more even contests and not go all in on the hard dunk or the hard victory. Like, we've seen him go for these dunks quite a few times. In game 1, I was crediting him for getting a good read on where Scrub was looking to clear the ball across his own net. But sometimes you don't want to go for those hard reads. Just go for fake challenges, back off. Lethamyr says probably this is too more likely using this car. Well, Lethamyr, if you lose this game, that is GG's anyway.
Drop shot is gonna die out, just like Hoops did.
Die out? I mean, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think the thing that makes drop shot so good is that it's a completely different objective compared to regular Rocket League. It's a completely different objective without changing the core mechanics. The core mechanics are the same. You don't need to learn any new controls. You don't need to, you know, learn a new vehicle. Everything else is the same except for the objective, which isn't to score into a hole in the wall, is to create a hole in the floor and then score into that. So I really think that just the variation of objective is what makes it special. Scrub is in a bit of an awkward spot here. It was a good job by Lethamyr to go for the demo in the corner, as Scrub is just looking to secure the boost and the ball. Lethamyr comes in and takes him clean out of the game, and that took away the opportunity for Scrub to even secure the back boost before going for the contest. He had absolutely just you know, respawn levels of boost there, 30 or so. So he had to sit in the net and do pretty much nothing. Lethamyr off the wall. Look at a floor pinch. This is what I was talking about earlier. He's very good at the worst getting a 50-50. Like, his best outcome there is that Scrub backs off and lets him floor pinch it into the net. But his worst outcome is that he gets 50-50. So that's not a huge all-in by Lethamyr. Not a huge risk. And it keeps Scrub guessing, because now Scrub knows that Lethamyr might go for more of these wall shots. But both players playing the demo game pretty well. We saw a goal for Lethamyr with a demolish. Scrub nearly getting the same outcome. But Lethamyr trying to use the tall hitbox is what I'm trying to say. The tall hitbox of the Octane to get a pop there, but he barely scraped it and the ball just goes straight up and over him. So yeah, Lethamyr overestimating the height of the Octane. A little bit of a lack of practice perhaps coming into play.
When playing drop shot, just remember, the enemy's gate is down. Thanks for all the great Twitch/YouTube content.
What on earth do you mean? Jace Face Dog, thanks for the resub. And you're welcome. You're welcome, dude. Also juiced in 2-month resub from you also. I appreciate that. Ooh, this is risky stuff for Lethamyr. Scrub might indeed go off the wall here. He knows he has a huge boost advantage, and he will get the outplay and the finish. What a play by Scrub. Like I talked about earlier, Scrub is just going for, at worst, a 50-50, at best, a floor pinch outplay. Lethamyr barely misses on the contact when the ball hit the floor. Just a little bit too late on his dodge. Scrub Killa pops it over him. But of course, if Lethamyr did get the dodge at the right timing there and managed to hit the ball forward, it would have just hit off Scrub's car. So it's like I talked about before, Scrub, worst outcome is a 50-50. Best outcome is a goal, so it's pretty good. And he knows he'll be recovering faster as well, because he's got all the boost. Lethamyr is sitting on maybe 12 or 20 at the most. Oh, the double pop with no ball cam. Scrub keeping an eye on Lethamyr right there. The only indicator that he had for where the ball was the circle on the ground, but that's all he needs. As he knew that if he turned on ball cam, his camera would have been looking straight up and he wouldn't have been able to see anything of what Lethamyr was doing, so he left it off and just had a good read where the ball was. Good recovery by Scrub again, so fast down onto the ground, even flying down with his boost faster. Okay, official break, thanks for the sub by the way, appreciate the Twitch Prime usage in my chat. You can use Twitch Prime anywhere in Switch. But you chose to do it here, and I appreciate that. Lethamyr doing a good job holding on to this 21 boost here, and it might even come into play to get a counter-attack goal. Yes, it will. That entire time, Lethamyr was really being extremely disciplined with his boost usage. We can now see that thanks to the spectator, that he had 21 boost the entire time, and he just didn't use it. And it's so easy when you're in that sort of situation to just leak that boost. Just maybe tap the boost button once or twice, and suddenly you go from 21 boost to absolutely none. Good job by Lethamyr not to get baited by the boost after his initial miss on the collection. But of course, he only has himself to blame for putting himself in that position. He would have much rather have the boost on the first try, and just having to go end to end with no boost, putting him into a position where he's always going to be second best in the challenge. Scrub taking the lead yet again, and a very, very good kickoff for Scrub. He might just try and dunk this one in. Lethamyr again. Good use of the minimal boost that he had to keep that away from danger. Linear dribble yet again though, and Scrub, all he has to do is put himself between the ball and the goal, and this is never going to work for Lethamyr. I'd much rather see him taking an angled approach so that, one, he can see what Scrub is doing behind the ball, and secondly, he can then manipulate that angle to his favor. Oh, Scrub on the wall. This is very awkward. Lethamyr might just go for a low 50-50. Yes, he will, and it's going to be successful. Scrub Killa tried to correct his mistake here. He realized that there was no need to be on the wall up high. He tries to come down to meet Leth, but it's too late. Lethamyr had already committed. Now tie game in game 4. Lethamyr looking to tie up the series with a win here, and a good pop. That is going to be awkward for Scrub, and he's tripped on the post, and the demo comes in. The ball is not on target though, and Scrub with a perfect spawn right on top of the ball that just gifts it right to Lethamyr, but the crossbar and the post coming to Scrub's rescue. No way is Scrub actually going to escape here. He got extremely fortunate. The respawn of Scrub, I think he just saw the ball right on top of him and he panicked and popped it for no other reason than the fact that he could, but it's worked out in his favor in the long run. Opting into another 50-50 in front of Lethamyr's goal. Not a disaster for Scrub, but this will give Lethamyr the right side of the ball, and the shot will be good. Scrub has to be so careful in that position. He gets all the boost, but he's the player who has to turn before he can get to the ball. Lethamyr is just going straight at it. Doesn't matter if he's got the boost advantage. Scrub is still out of position. 1 goal to the good for Lethamyr. 40 seconds of the clock. He avoids the face-off goal, which you always have to think about if you're playing against Scrub Killa. Scrub Killa again with a slight boost advantage. Lethamyr has none, so 30 was actually a boost advantage. Lethamyr concedes ball control to grab the boost in the side of the field. Gets a good pre-jump save. Scrub Killa maybe panicking towards the end here. He figured that might be his best chance that he gets, and he might need 2 now as Lethamyr sets up himself, but a clean miss on the goal. Not even close from Lethamyr. He choked it on the open net, and now he has to defend against Scrub one more time. But this time Scrub is the one with no angle on the approach, and Lethamyr will keep the Scotsman at bay, at least for a little bit longer. This will ground itself, and we're going to game 5, the ace match. Lethamyr barely holds on to the lead, but he should have had the 2-goal advantage. He missed on a wide open net here. He did that on purpose. He says, I don't know. I don't know if he did. I don't know if he deliberately missed. I'm not gonna buy that. I'm not gonna buy it. It's the final game of the series in the beautiful Manfield night. I didn't even see Manfield night in the patch notes. Was it even in the patch notes, or was it just like a secret?
Johnny, don't go out of this server, because the servers are down again in EU. And I did beat
the power of suggestion.
Scrub 12-0. Look good how
Holy
I chose
cow, I
my
nearly
words,
left by mistake.
Smile.
Right
Johnny,
as your donation message said, don't leave.
Once in 100 games against Scrub Killa?
Thank goodness for the confirmation box. No, you'd probably lose 100 times in a row. It depends. Well, how good are you? If you're like if you're not Grand Champ level, you would probably lose 100 times in a row against Scrub. Scrub is really consistent at beating players who are worse than him. Probably the best player in the world at that exact. Like players who are significantly worse than him. I won't even read it. I won't even read what. I mean, I read the chat sometimes, but when I'm casting, I usually just respond to text to speech because I'm looking at the game. Oh, what a shot by Scrub! Lethamyr got in a bit of a fortunate position not to own goal that. And as Scrub comes in for the second approach, Lethamyr's out the game again. Crossbar to the rescue, but only for once. Second time lucky for Scrub Killa. By the way, Turtle Jimmy, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that, man. Welcome to the stream. And PPRC, yeah, the servers are down, so I'm not going to leave. I should have really stayed in the server earlier before we got booted out and we had to cast a bot game, but it was pretty funny because we got to see Boomer again. It's hilarious. Good shot by Lethamyr. Securing the open net with the side flip shot. Making sure to get far enough around the ball before committing to the flip. Just making sure not to hit the near post. Of course, it's quite easy to hit the near post in that situation if you just flip, if you try to take the shot too early, or if you try to do it with a front flip. But if you can just go for a side flip shot, then you're more likely to keep it on target. This is a good save initially by Lethamyr. Early dodge for the speed to get into position, but then he got baited into the corner by the boost. Disaster for Denial Lethamyr. He probably would have been better served by pinching that ball off his own post. Just try to get as much distance between him and the ball as possible, and indeed between Scrub and the ball as possible. Good speed into the air. Once again, Scrub knows that Lethamyr is a fast player in the air, so he is not challenging Lethamyr in that position very often. And the open net miss by Scrub Killa. He's going to try and remedy that with a fancy off-the-wall play, but Lethamyr's ready for that. Good respect by Lethamyr, knowing that Scrub is very capable of scoring that position. Looks like Scrub did secure that corner boost. Look at that beautiful boost being available to watch and spectator. We know that for a fact that Scrub sat on top of that boost pad and just waited for it to reappear because of the fact that he had 100. Oh, Lethamyr missing on the small boost is actually pretty significant right now. There we see him backing off all the way to the corner, but Scrub not able to get the ball to the side of his car, only able to front flip for the throw, which of course does not get as much distance as a diagonal flip would. Lethamyr trying to half flip the ball onto the net. Scrub Killa going for a 50-50 in front of the goal, and somehow it works. I don't know how that worked so well for Scrub Killa. Lethamyr really should just be trying to push that ball into the corner, but look at the fadeaway by Scrub Killa. Lethamyr thought Scrub was going to dodge into the ball. Scrub just turned away at the last second, let Lethamyr hit the ball into him, and then he faded away for the immediate block. That was actually really well played by Scrub. We didn't get to see what he did in the first time because we were watching from Lethamyr's POV. Wow, Lethamyr, that might be a tilter. The fact that he let Scrub score from a 50-50 in front of his own goal. Usually 50-50s in front of a goal go to the defender, because the only way that it turns into a good outcome for the attacker is if it goes straight in or straight up. And oh my goodness, speaking of straight in, Lethamyr is fully tilted. Clean whiff on an absolute roller. Oh no. Second time in a row that he's understeered, I guess. Second time in a row. For the third goal and for the fifth goal, Lethamyr, all he had to do was make sure to get the ball into his own corner, but he's tried to be a little bit cheeky, turned it around too quickly. And Scrub Killa is just blocking Lethamyr. Oh my goodness, that really worked so well for Scrub. He has done a good job collecting the small boost pads also. Lethamyr might not realize just how much boost Scrub has been able to collect, and look at the beanage that just occurred to Lethamyr's car. Something that I feel always happens to me when I'm playing 1v1s is that the opponent's car weighs a ton and mine is just a pile of feathers. As soon as we both hit each other, my car goes flying. Oh my word, the flick from Lethamyr is a little bit too good, and as he crossbars it, and that's a 2-goal miss if I've ever seen one. 6 to Lethamyr. How has this gone so wrong? Alright, Lethamyr says he'll try game of Dominus and then get off. He wants to stick around for a Dominus game, see if he can take down Scrub Killa. It looks like if in the Octane BO5 it's going to be going very comfortably to Scrub. There's still time for Lethamyr to win this, but does he believe in himself? Does he truly believe that he can make the comeback happen with the throw that happened prior going so hard into the crossbar? We see him taking speed off the next one, and he just doesn't even get close to enough pace on the ball. More possession for Lethamyr. But this time the 50-50 is not quite good enough, and he's going to take it up the wall. Got to go for the air dribble. He needs goals. He just has to hope for the best. And Scrub Killa is able to get in the way. It was a pretty one-dimensional air dribble there from Lethamyr. He put himself on the left-hand side of the ball. There was only one thing he could do, and that's go for the far post. And Scrub Killa saw that, got on the right side of the ball. Easy block and the counter-attack. 7-2. Looking very one-sided now. Servers are down yet again. So what happens if I keep this server and Lethamyr leaves it? What a move by Lethamyr. Hold up. This is actually a really smart play. I'm not sure if he meant to be on this side of the ball when he jumped. Look at that dodge. Able to accelerate the ball past Scrub, who was waiting at the far post. The fake air dribble into the delayed dodge to launch the ball forward. Welcome back. It's Swarm of Hobos. 2 months.
2 months since my addiction started. I hope you are proud of yourself, Johnny. Another victim of big nose addiction.
A big nose addiction is the first time I've ever heard of that one. Is there a name for that? What's the word for somebody who's afraid of big noses? You know, like you got arachnophobia, and I don't know what the other one I want to know is, what do you call somebody who's afraid of bananas? Because I know that some people are genuinely like terrified of bananas. If you put them in a room full of bananas, that's like the scariest thing they could think of. What do you call that? You got arachnophobes. Is it like a bananaphobe? It'll probably be something weirder that sounds more Latin. I think we're trying to get a fake goal, and he will. Oh no, Scrub out of nowhere. Denies him the consolation goal. Not enough boost to go for the well shot. Psychopath. Rhinophobia, fear of noses. That's pretty good actually. I like rhinophobia. Is it real? No way. 2 people have said rhinophobia. That can't be real. No way. See Lethamyr going for a nice rebound on his own goal here. Oh, well played, slowing the ball down to keep it in his own net. I don't know if he was trying to pop it into the crossbar or not. He knows the game is over at 8. No, at yeah, it was 8-3. Is rhinophobia actually a thing? I'm googling it. I'm googling it. The dread of ever having cash. Apparently rhinophobia is a real thing. Rhinophonia though. A nasal quality of speech from some disease or defect of the nasal passages called rhinophonia. So rhinophonia is real. Lethamyr is going to leave the game here. He wants a Dominus game. He's going to get an invite back. So if you ever want to keep a server, but somebody's changing a car, just get them to leave the party and then invite them back, and they'll get dragged back in to the lobby. Or hopefully. I hope the fact that the servers might be down will not affect this. I hope the fact that the servers might be down will not affect this in a bad way. And so you see right there, Lethamyr joins the match again. It looks like it's worked out. There, it has indeed worked. Huge success. Huge success for the servers being down. Of course, if the servers are down, it's only the... I think that it's only the bit that connects you to servers that's down. It's a bit weird. I don't really know how it works, to be honest. I'm not a computer person. But the feature that connects you to servers is definitely down throughout the day when new patches come out. But right now it seems like because we're already in one, we could just stay in it. And I mean, would we be able to change this to a drop shot game after? I think you could, because you can change the match settings, the map settings. Scrub doing quite a good job to get that shot on target, but it would have been extremely difficult to both get that on target and get it past a goalkeeper. Soundix can't restart the servers till I leave my server. So what, you telling me that me being in the servers keeping everybody else out of their servers? In that case, get wrecked. Get absolutely wrecked. So, Lethamyr on the Dominus. This is his favorite car for a 3v3, and when he's been on my stream before, we've seen a mixed match of him on Dominus and Octane. He certainly feels more comfortable with his ball striking in the Octane or the Dominus. Look at that 50-50 from Lethamyr. And the shot is good. He didn't even have to look where Scrub was there. Just played that. He just played that by ear. You heard Scrub dodging, which usually means that the opponent is moving away from the play. Good awareness of the size of the field, the position of the goal. Lethamyr faking a wall shot. He wants to make sure that Scrub backs off there. This is a bit of a weird position that he's put himself in. I'm not sure if I'm a fan, but like always, Lethamyr is so solid off the back wall. Scrub saying thanks. I think that just how awkward this position is baited Scrub Killa in. He sees Lethamyr in such a weird position, and just that was almost season 2 or season 1 Pluto-esque, and by season 1 I mean RLCS season 1. But Pluto used to always do that, just put the ball in a really weird looking location above his own net, and then he would just dodge. Perfect timing to clear it. But Lethamyr looking very comfortable right now, beating Scrub just a little bit. Does a good job just to create enough space that he can grab the corner boost. Scrub is going to go for the soft touch that we know he loves to do, setting up the ground shot from the midfield. And side flip shot, not quite enough side on it though. Scrub hitting more the back of the ball than the side. Lethamyr, will he be on the rebound? He is, but he puts it wide. This definitely should be 4-goal lead for Lethamyr. That should have been a goal for him. Scrub is nowhere to be seen, and the aerial shot for Scrub will punish that previous miss. You never want to give Scrub an inch, because he will take that and a mile. Really nice aerial shot to get the power from the tight angle by Scrub. Can you have your server? You, Classic, and Skyline are playing against Mocket, but you can't find a server. Oh wait, is Gfinity getting ruined because the servers are down? Oh no. Yeah, Gfinity is not going to be fun today because they increased the bracket size an additional round, and also the servers are absolute beanbags. So Alex, you're gonna kick me and ban me for a month? Alright. Let's go. I'll take it. I'll take the month ban. The month long ban. Actually, that would be a disaster. That wouldn't be too bad. It'd be pretty bad. Mainly because I rely on my Steam messages for networking purposes. It'd be kind of awkward. But I think I have to take a moment once again to just appreciate how beautiful this map is. It's just such a joy to watch. I usually wouldn't do this, but like, just look at it. It's like we're in the Champions League final right here. It's beautiful. The egg people have come out in their masses. Where's the... Oh, wait, can we not go any further? Wait, what? Can we... I swear you can usually go further than this. How did Nick from League of Rockets had a really cool entrance to one of the 12 Titans games where he came out of the stadium at the side, but I don't think you can... I'm hitting an invisible wall here, which is kind of disappointing. I want to go fly off into the distance, but I can't do it. Meanwhile, apparently there's a game going on. I really like this map. I don't know how to say this. Oh, it's a nice outplay by Scrub. Lethamyr had a little bit of boost, but not reacting to that touch. What am I doing? I'm just looking at the map, dude. Just doing some RLCS level camera work. There's still no Scotland flag though. That's kind of annoying. There's a Great Britain flag. There's a Wales flag. There's an Ireland flag. There's an England flag. And there's no Scotland flag. Scrub is actually taking the lead here. We had the 3-0 lead for Lethamyr. It should have been 4, but now Scrub turns that one around entirely into a 4-3. So the Dominus, it looked like it might have been the difference maker, but that was a very short-lived comparison. Lethamyr using all his boost there just to get the ball on top of his car. He's got none left to use after the fact. Why is everybody yelling? EU casters. I know, right? Tell me about it. This is going YouTube? Yeah, of course. All my show matches go on YouTube. All my show matches go on YouTube. And I mean, I want to see the YouTube comments about this map as well. Because although I don't reply to YouTube comments because there's far too many of them, I do read most of them. Maybe not all these days, but I try to read as many as possible. I definitely try to read